Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new series here on ARK Survival or ARK Ascend and Evolve, I guess it's called now, for the console Xbox. No, it's not out. I'm not tricking you guys, but we're gonna get prepared for when it comes out for console on November 14th. Now, the number one thing that I know everybody's going to be rushing to is going to be your good old turrets. Now, in order for us to craft turrets, we're going to need a couple of things, and that is going to be your regular good old cement and paste, metal, electronics, and polymer. On today's video, we're going to be going over electronics. Don't worry about the turret. It looks a little janky. When the new console comes out, it shouldn't look this janky. My graphic card is not up to par to be able to run this game. Now, let's just jump right into it before this game melts. When you guys go ahead and try to go and get some, I guess you could call pearls, I would suggest you guys to use these locations right here. If you could see me, the map is changed, spawns have changed. There's a lot of different things in this game. It's no longer what it used to be. You guys are not playing Ragnarok. You guys are not playing Center. You guys are not playing other maps. The island is very hard, is very scarce when it came to resources, and it was not forgiven at all. Ragnarok is really where we had like a lot of pearls as well as Center, but I digress. Let's just jump into this pawn, our first location. What I suggest you guys do is have some scuba. If you don't need scuba, but it is lovely to have it. You're gonna come over here to our location number 1. The perfect thing about the map system is that now you could pin things, and let's say I go ahead and put this. Now it actually shows me in the map where it is exactly. You see, it's like, woo, you got pearls right there. So that's pretty cool. You could always mark it whenever you find something, and you could come back and try to get it later. Remember, it's gonna be contested. Pearls are gonna be contested. And while yes, you might be able to find these items on beaver dams. Beaver dams are going to be contested because there's not a lot of spawns. And just like on Ragnarok, these things are not, they don't come that easy. So you could do this. You could go ahead and grab yourself some scuba. You could grab a dolphin, but I say do this on foot. Unfortunately, as you can see, pearls are no longer, they don't shine like they used to at night. I remember before, especially on Scorch, I would just go down and like, I knew exactly where the pearls were because you would see them glowing at night. But here, they don't glow like they used to. If you go around here, you're going to find some pearls. They're kind of hard, I would say, to find. But I know there's pearls around here. I mean, you just saw I just picked some up. And around here, you're just going to have to be very careful because it's right next to a huge, I would say one of the top PvP spots, which is going to be over there. I believe the YouTuber Hod is built there, as well as that used to be called Ice Pillar or Ice Island, whatever the hell people call it nowadays. But back in the days, it was called like Icicle, whatever. And it's a good PvP spot for the dinos that we have currently available to us. So if you can see, we're not getting tons of pearls. I mean, my rates are not the greatest on this single player map, but I mean, something is better than nothing, right? And let's be real, you're gonna be needing a lot of these pearls. There's no, tech. I mean, I guess if you find tech dinos, which I don't think they're available on day 1 or at all as of now, I haven't seen any at least. You should be able to, get some stuff done. Did I just see a baby penguin? I did see a baby penguin. It was over here. But yes, this is where you're going to be finding pearls. Now let's go to our second one, which is going to be located right in front of Ice Cave. Oh, what used to be Ice Cave. Oh, jeez. I think I clicked it wrong. Sometimes you never know. Yep, there you go. There you go. So let's just go ahead and go this way. Oh, look, it's beautiful Quetzal. We're going to go over here. This is another spot that you're going to be finding pearls. Obviously, it's going to be right in front of Ice Cave. I would be careful because, again, this is anything in the snow biome is a contested area because this is where all the top resources are at. This one might be a little bit harder for you to find. I don't know. I know that INI is a thing on Xbox. I mean, sorry, not on Windows as well as PC. So, yay, I guess. But this is going to be like I guess you could say the the more calm. But you can see we're gonna have like piranhas. Thank God for me having G mode on, or else these things will be tearing me a new one. This one is gonna have a lot of pearls. Although you see me picking up cloth, because now you can pick up cloth underwater. You're gonna be seeing a lot of these. This is primarily the lake that you're gonna be able to find a lot of pearls, to be honest with you. And you shouldn't, as you can see, this lake is a little murky, so you shouldn't run into too much problems. The only thing is that it's cold as hell. Now, moving on to our next spawn, we don't want to dwindle too much on this. We're going to go to the other spawn, which is going to be right here next to one of the one of the pearl caves. I would say when it comes to the pearl caves, you can search them. They're a little bit harder to search. And since leveling is not like as fast as it used to be, you might have problems when it comes to being able to get like to a high level to be able to craft scuba. So be mindful of that. Maybe staying away from pearl caves. On top of the fact that pearl caves are probably going to be some of the stuff that is going to be rushed. People are going to try to probably rush to build there. Well, who knows? I might be wrong because, you know, sometimes people like their dinos. And if you're underwater with no cryos, you're not going to be seeing a lot of people being able to tame their RGs, their PTs, their Rexes. I mean, they could make it into a breeding, but, you know. So now if you come over here to this part of the map, there's also going to be some crystal over here, which is always good to have for C4, but not necessarily needed for pearls. You're going to find a lot of these pearls around the edges over here. For some reason, they're not spawning in because I picked them a couple of them up already. They usually look like that, but come on, man. You're making me look bad. There should be pearls around here. They're making me look bad, guys. Okay. They're making me look bad. I guess because I picked them up, they haven't respawned. Damn you, single player. Damn you. But you should see a lot of it on the edge. As well as you're going to find crystal, like I said. You're going to find oil. And it's really, like, I would say, harder to find pearls. And that's kind of like that primarily what I'm seeing people struggle to find when it comes to making turrets. Look, there's some pearls right here. Unless you're, like, actually hitting beaver dams and getting lucky with them, then that's a different story. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't loot these ones over here. But yeah, you're going to find some pearls on this side. You can see some right there. You should be able to see some here in the water soon. Yep, you're going to be able to see on the water. Some pearl. Is that a mega? That is an alpha megalodon. Oh, jeez. But yeah, you should be able to find some pearls here. The bonus part is that on top of finding pearls here, you're going to find penguins, which if you guys have a high melee, which, I mean, you can't pump speed, might as well pump melee, right? You're going to be able to go ahead and kill some of those penguins and club them for some organic polymer, which is something you're going to need. But we're going to go into, like, how to get, you know, good old polymer on another video. But yeah, this is pretty much where you're going to be able to find your pearls. I mean, there are other sections that you could find pearls, but I would say this is the more consistent route. If you see that whatever server you're on, you're not finding a lot of these, is because maybe there's like a big tribe. Whether you're playing 6-man or small tribes or regular official, you might be lacking on some of these because of the fact that, like, maybe somebody lives on Iceberg over there and then they're just gathering all the pearls. So you might have to get creative on how to get pearls. I mean, you could go tame a dolphin just with meat and be able to just, like, go underwater and see if you get lucky at finding pearls. But pearls is not, as you can see, they're kind of hard to see, or they're really easy to miss, I should say. I mean, there's an explorer node over there. That's cool. But all around the edges on the snow biome, you're going to find tons of pearls. On top of the fact that there's like a rat hole somewhere around here, I remember correctly. And then I remember back in the old days, there used to be pearls in this little water right here. But you see right now, it's pretty murky. I'm not sure if we're going to find anything. I kind of looked in there. I didn't spawn any. But it could have just been the map was loading in. Let's see. The only problem with this section right here is that it has, as you can see, it has cloth. So a lot of times when you're picking up pearls, and you see this a lot happening when I was trying to go into pearl caves, it has a lot of these cloths. And now this is considered fiber. You know, you're going to be able to just grab tons of fiber. There's fiber everywhere. You should not ever come across a problem where you can't get fiber. I'll tell you that much, especially in underwater. But while you're watching right now with me, there's not a lot of pearls in here. You see, this used to be like a little pocket of pearls. Whether I don't know if they spawned in or am I missing them. Like I said, they're hard to see now. It's not as easy as it once was to be able to get pearls. They're not commonly glowing at night like they used to. I don't know how the graphics on Xbox are going to be, but I would probably remake this video if things changes when the game comes out for Xbox. But I just kind of wanted to get you guys ready. That way you guys start thinking about like, oh, where am I going to build on PvP, among other things. There is another lake up here if you come up this way from like this little water fountain. Some people say you could build in there too. That's a little another rat hole you could build in. There should be some pearl spawns up here as well. The only problem is that you're going to find... you know, you might find piranhas in here, but I know that you should be able to find pearls in here. They're not as common as it was in the snow biome. You saw I was able to grab tons of pearls in the snow biome. I mean, we kind of are in the snow biome, but you know what I mean. In the edge over there, there should be pearls here, but again, it's not like in the center. They don't glow at night. It's not like on Ragnarok where you just go into a singular cave and you find tons of it. And it doesn't help either that you're collecting all the fiber, so you don't even know if there is pearls around here. You know what I mean? You can see this. Look, it's crazy. Is there a little pocket in here? Yeah, no pearls. I mean, there's oil. That's cool. But yeah, no pearls at all. No, that's not oil. That's just a regular rock. It looked like oil for a second. But yeah, look, no pearls. Or if there is, I'm just missing them, because if you guys see any pearls here, you can see. And it's hard because it's not like you could just swim around and spam, you know, the collect button or X, whatever it is on console. I spent such a long time. But on Xbox, or I should say on PC and Windows, is just Y. You can see I'm just collecting nothing, just fiber. So it kind of sucks when it comes to the pearls. It's not as common as it used to be to get pearls. Those are the best spots, in my opinion, to get pearls. They're I wouldn't say best, but more consistent spots. So remember, these three spots right here, they're more consistent when it comes to pearls. There are other places in the map that you can gather pearls, like along the lake here in 50-50, as we used to call it. But there is going to be a lot of people flying around here because there is beaver dams in this way. But with that said, I think we're going to leave it off on this video. I hope this is interesting to you guys. I hope I'm going to be doing more things on where to find like resources. That way you guys think about like where do you want to place your base in regards to things like that. As well as you might want to, I might do like rat holes. I'm not too sure, but I'm kind of making the video longer than it needs to be. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope this gives you an idea on... I kind of gonna brace you that it's not gonna be as easy as just slapping in, being able to just get like slapping 2 pearls. Unless you're playing a custom server, it's not gonna be as easy to slap down pearls. So be ready to be raided on day 1 with grenades. Or if somebody gets C4 and you're in your stone base, it's not gonna be hard to keep people away, because you know turrets are not something that is gonna come too easy. Now, with that said, we're gonna leave it out. On the next video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get cement and paste. Now, until next time, guys. Bye! Ooh, let's jump in. Whoa! Oh, wow, that was anti-climactic. Well, this is awkward.